Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button your way, man. I appreciate all the support. Y'all know I don't really talk a lot about people's criminal cases or whatever. I try to leave everybody innocent until proven guilty. So I don't ever like to jump out the window and start talking about this or talking about that. Since this is Pat Stay, I do want to keep y'all abreast of stuff, what's going on. Probably be my last time talking about it until there's like a finale. A final decision on what happens in this case, but that may not come for like a whole nother year. You know how the criminal court system is. Before I get into this blog, I do want to salute the battle rap community and, everybody, that was cool with Pat Stay or felt touched by this story. The Gofundme is over $200,000, bro. Over $200,000 that can go to his family, funeral services, whatever the case may be. So, it's good that people come together and can donate and raise money. That's always good to see, especially in these trying times where the economy is terrible right now, bro. So for people to try to give, whether it's $1 to $1,000, I saw all kind of different denominations on a GoFundMe. So people really went in their pockets and gave money to Pat Stay. So I want to salute the battle rap community. If you donated, like I said, you also can go on there and leave a statement, even if you don't want to donate. You can go on there and just say some kind words. So I'm pretty sure that kind of goes a long way too with the family. I want to talk about the guy that they charged though, because his name is Adam Drake. And it's amazing that he's even free, bro, to even be in a situation like this. Like when I tell you, this dude allegedly has been wilding out in Nova Scotia. He's been wilding out. And the fact that he was able to walk the streets as a free man, he should be counting his blessings every day that the chips fell the way they fell. It says at 12:35 a.m. September 4th, officers located a man who was stabbed in the area of 1600 block Lower Water Street in Halifax. The man was transported to the hospital where he died of his injuries. The medical examiner identified victim 36-year-old Patrick Wayne Stay and ruled it as a homicide. Stay had been attacked inside the Yacht Social Club bar. Witnesses who were there at the scene told reporters that he was on the dance floor. He was then stabbed and he stumbled outdoors and collapsed. Police are trying to recover a cell phone connected with the case that may be found near the street that night. So it's crazy that that's the case, man. There's been a lot of reports that he was trying to break up an altercation or whatever the case may be, but to get stabbed on the dance floor, stumble outside and collapse. You know what I'm saying? Very, very hard to even hear stuff. It's like amazing that he's even free, bro, to even be in a situation like this. Like when I tell you, this dude allegedly has been wilding out in Nova Scotia. He's been wilding out. And the fact that he was able to walk the streets as a free man, he should be counting his blessings every day that the chips fell the way they fell. Yo, when I tell you that this dude needs to count his blessings for every day that he's free, I'm reading this article right here about him, and bro, check out the stuff he was involved in or linked to prior to meeting Pat Stay. Check this out, bro. In 2013, Adam Drake was charged with attempted murder and 10 other charges after Brandon John Anderson was shot at least 4 times in the parking lot of the Red Fox Bar and Grill in Halifax. Anderson refused to cooperate with police, and they were forced to withdraw charges in 2014. Refused to cooperate, and they had to drop the charges. This dude had charged with attempted murder and 10 other charges. This dude had 11 charges, bro, and got off. That was in 2013. 2016, Drake faced a first-degree murder charge for the November 21st, 2016 shooting of Tyler Ronald Joseph Kaiser at the corner of Falkland Street. However, the charge was withdrawn before a scheduled trial in October 2021 because the DA felt a reasonable prospect of conviction did not exist. This dude had 11 charges, got off. Another first-degree murder charge somehow got off. It's just crazy, man. It just yeah. When I listen to this, I'm like, how the hell do you catch lightning in a bottle twice, bro? You get 11 charges and the witness don't want to cooperate. Case over. You get this situation. You face a first degree murder charge. You know, like, bro, when you be catching charges, it's so many ways for them to pin something on you. You know what I'm saying? You catch a charge, they can pin the gun on you. They can pin this. They can pin witness tampering. They can pin this on you. There's so many ways to be able to pin at least a charge on you, to where like getting away scot-free with nothing. Bro, this dude had 2 murder charges, attempted murder and a murder charge, walked away without 1 felony or 1 misdemeanor. That is pretty amazing, bro. That's when I say the chances of lightning striking twice in a bottle for you to be able to get blessed like this in order to even get free like this. And the crazy thing about the criminal justice system, even though he wasn't convicted, they'll use this stuff against him in court. That's the crazy thing. They'll use all of this in court. In 2013, he was accused of this. In 2016, he was accused of this. He has a record or whatever. The crazy thing about America, and I don't even know if y'all know this or even pay attention to it. Do you know if you go to trial, and I didn't go to trial, but do you know if you go to trial and you are found not guilty, they call your name, oh, we feel so-and-so and so-and-so on count 1, blah, 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 not guilty of all charges, and you walk out of jail, you will never, in America, ever be considered innocent. In a court of law, you're never considered innocent. Because you have to be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, you're always looked at as they just weren't able to find you guilty within by a reasonable doubt. It doesn't mean you ain't guilty. You just weren't guilty by a reasonable doubt. That's why when you're charged with something, even though they drop the charges, like you can take the OJ situation, he was charged with murder in the code. They dropped those, not dropped, but he was acquitted of those charges. Being acquitted is not the same as innocent. That's what I'm trying to say. Being acquitted in America is not the same as innocent. So if he's ever charged again, they'll be able to say, oh, he was charged with murder, but it don't mean he didn't do it. We just couldn't get him beyond a reasonable doubt. There's some countries, and this is what I was reading, I was in my law book, bro. When I tell you I was in my law book when I was locked up, I was in my fucking law book. In some countries, they don't do like guilty, not guilty. They do guilty, innocence. So when they call your name and say, they don't say not guilty on all charges. They say he's innocent on these charges. And you're put in the books as being innocent. So if you commit another crime, they can't bring it up and be like, oh, well, he was just found not guilty. Somebody saying you're not guilty versus somebody saying you're innocent, those are 2 different terms. And in America, the legal system isn't built that way. It's built on guilt or not guilt, which is not the same as innocent. Not guilty, acquitted, all those things does not mean you're innocent. That is another loophole in the criminal justice system of America. Unfortunately, you can beat trial, win your case. You will never be considered innocent in the eyes of the law again. We'll look at you and be like, oh, you're innocent, you came home. By the eyes of the law, you're never innocent again. Just my thoughts, man. Chris Unbiased, man. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support, man. Holla at your boy.